Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Josie Waite and I'm at Sibos 2017 in Toronto. And joining me is John Colthart from MindBridge AI, and we're talking about innovation in technology. Thank you for joining me, John.
Thanks for having me. It's great.
In your opinion, what is the next big thing in FinTech?
Well, I mean, FinTech has been around for a long time, so I think the biggest thing is embedding artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities into the process and giving analysts and advisors within the system to actually be able to drive further degrees of insight and make sure that the payment systems, the entire ecosystem is actually clear of errors and issues by deriving the right things to the right people at the right time. So it's about bringing AI to bear.
Is there one thing you think holds a lot of potential?
We talk about it internally to our organization of creating data cyborgs. I think the thing that's really key and will really make this happen is by having machines be a trusted advisor to the overall ecosystem of professionals that are working in the space, and giving them the ability to really drive better value to their organization, whatever that might be. So within FinTech, bringing machine learning, bringing the right professionals and creating this data cyborg, this individual that's really powered by unbelievable insights very, very quickly across all the data that they process on a given day is kind of the next thing that really matters. It's not just about clearing the payments faster, tap to pay, all of that. It's the next thing is actually creating data cyborgs so that we actually have really smart individuals with smarter insights.
Do you think regulations are catching up with the pace of innovation in the industry?
I think it's been proven that they're slower than everyone would like. I think the regulators are really trying, actually they have probably one of the most difficult jobs because they don't want to have the economy implode, right, by enforcing too strict rules or things like that. So them moving to new technological standards and new processes is always going to be hard because they're trying to manage and balance this fine line between imposing too much requirement to the firms versus, so that the firms can still thrive, while at the same time trying to be that check and balance to make sure the firm doesn't do things. What's great is there are some regulators who have really started to embrace more technological advances and be more aggressive in the way that they work within individual organizations and partners. And I think that those central banks and regulators who are going to take the elements of FinTech and build RegTech the way we want it to see, where everyone's playing together nicely and doing really great things for the world economy, I think it's going to get there. So it's been slower than everyone would like, but I think they are starting to drastically increase their pace of adoption. And I think that comes down to some worldwide spotlight on some of the major influencers within the space doing more things, whether it's the US SEC, driving hard on XBRL, forcing that to go across the world as well, or whether now it's in the advancements in analytics and using things like machine learning and artificial intelligence techniques to be better. So I think it's a work in progress, but we're definitely eager to see more. But I think they're starting to find a better pace.
What can regulators do to join the conversation? One
of the biggest things is have open ears, obviously. We have 2 ears, we have one mouth, so spending more time listening. But I think part of that is actually really, what I'm saying is having an open dialogue. So there's some great examples like the Bank of England with their FinTech Accelerator program, who has really spent time trying to understand within their entity where the issues that potentially they want help with, and inviting smaller companies, MindBridge, a 30-person entity, when we started working with them we were 17 people, inviting a company like us to participate with them and say, how do we solve this problem together? So I think the way to do it is to open that line of communication and collaboration, and having the regulators realize that not everyone's going to have a silver bullet solution. What you actually need is you need to have a lot of innovation happening all at once, and the best will just naturally, as they usually say, the cream rises to the top. That's exactly what should end up happening, is by opening their ears and their minds to having more partners from all over the world participate is a good thing. At the end of the day, every organization that's going to work with a regulator is concerned about security, privacy, all of the main mechanics of making sure that nothing leaves the wrong place and gets into the wrong hands. So if they're open to it, there are entities out there that are clamoring to have the open dialogue and collaborate. And I think accelerators are a great way to do that, because it's about trying to put the best of what you see in the same room and see what happens. And that can be very, very fruitful for the regulators going forward.
That's great. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you for watching.